Hello, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to another episode of Case Brief, brought to you by the Missouri Sheriff's Association. Before we get started, I want to remind everyone that this information is for training purposes only and in no way is to be considered legal advice. Today, we focus on an 8th Circuit Court of Appeals case involving claims of an unlawful prolonged traffic stop. Our goal is to provide a clear understanding of how such cases unfold. Remember, this content is educational and not legal advice, so let's dive into the details. In January 2020, Detective Josh Winter stopped Jonathan Rose in Clinton, Iowa, for driving with heavily tinted windows. Winter requested a patrol unit to bring a tint meter and a canine unit due to suspicions of Rose's involvement in trafficking. As Winter checked Rose's documents, the tint meter showed the window allowed only 14% light, violating Iowa law. While preparing a citation, Winter learned Rose lacked a valid Iowa driver's license. This discovery led to a second citation for driving without a valid license. Officer Brennan Rowling arrived with his canine to inspect Rose's vehicle. At approximately 1:58 p.m., the dog alerted at the front and passenger doors. Detective Winter was still processing the citations during this time. The canine's alert prompted a search of Rose's car. Officers discovered suspected drug residue and paraphernalia inside the vehicle. Following the canine alert, officers searched Rose's car. Detective Winter found pills suspected to be ecstasy and THC wax on Rose. Officers interviewed Rose and applied for a search warrant to search his residence. Pursuant to the warrant, officers discovered ammunition, drug paraphernalia, and an incomplete AR-15 rifle. Later, at the county jail, a further search revealed a loaded pistol and methamphetamine. These discoveries led to Rose's indictment for drug and firearm possession. A grand jury indicted Rose for possessing methamphetamine with intent to distribute and unlawful firearm possession. Rose filed a motion to suppress the evidence, arguing the stop and search were unlawful. The court denied the motion, leading Rose to enter a conditional guilty plea. This plea reserved Rose's right to appeal the denial of his suppression motion. The legal battle centered on the constitutionality of the traffic stop and subsequent search. Rose appealed the district court's decision, challenging the legality of the traffic stop. He argued that the stop violated his Fourth Amendment rights due to its unreasonable nature. The 8th Circuit Court, however, disagreed with Rose's argument. They affirmed that Detective Winter had probable cause based on the window tint violation. The court's decision upheld the legality of the initial stop. The court found that Detective Winter had sufficient probable cause for the traffic stop. Rose's window tint allowed only 14% light transmittance, far below the 70% required by Iowa law. This violation justified the stop, according to the court. The court emphasized the importance of probable cause in validating traffic stops. This aspect was crucial in affirming the legality of Winter's actions. Rose challenged the canine sniff, claiming there was no valid reason for involving the canine unit. The court clarified that a dog sniff is lawful as long as it doesn't extend the traffic stop unnecessarily. The key issue was whether the stop was prolonged beyond its original purpose. The court concluded that the stop was not extended, as Winter was still processing the traffic-related matters. Thus, the canine sniff was deemed lawful. The 8th Circuit Court upheld the lower court's decision, affirming the legality of the stop and search. The court's ruling emphasized that the stop was justified based on the window tint violation. Furthermore, the canine sniff did not unlawfully extend the stop. The court's decision reinforced law enforcement's actions during the incident. This ruling set a precedent for similar cases involving prolonged traffic stops. Rose also questioned the reliability of the canine and the validity of his Miranda waiver. He argued that he did not sign any document waiving his rights. However, the court found these claims insufficient to overturn the decision. The court's analysis included a review of the canine's reliability and procedural adherence. Despite Rose's challenges, the court maintained its stance on the case's outcome. The court sentenced Rose to concurrent terms of 210 and 120 months for drug and firearm charges. This case highlights the complexities involved in traffic stops and subsequent legal proceedings. It underscores the importance of probable cause and procedural adherence in law enforcement. Thank you for joining us in this episode of Case Brief. We hope this analysis provided valuable insights into prolonged traffic stop procedures. Stay tuned for more episodes brought to you by the Missouri Sheriff's Association. If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. We look forward to bringing you more informative episodes in the future.